Gage Mines, Micah Frankel, ahead of Knucklemania 3, next to the Magician, John Dodson, off a successful debut for Rizin. Another first-round knockout. Before we even get to bare knuckle, excuse me, what was that experience like, dude?
Oh, it was amazing. I got to go ahead and be fighting out in the Japanese public, having the Japanese fans see me, love me, and not only that, I get to go ahead and redeem myself from my first outgoing out in Japan by taking a unanimous loss to getting it a first-round KO victory over a legend too, a guy who fought in all 7 weight classes, from flyweight all the way up to heavyweight, fighting Hoist Gracie, Hicks Gracie, Kron Gracie, and anybody in between.
I saw that name, Hideo Tokoro, and I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. That is, I remember his couple fights in Bellator, and I'm like, oh, I had to follow his career after that. So this was something that was already like pretty exciting for you, the matchup.
Yeah, the matchup for me was exciting because of the fact that he's such a legend of the sport. He fought in Sengoku, Dream, Pride, like since everything that he's been a part. He's been part of the Grand Prix for even Rizin as well. He was the Sengoku champion and the Dream champion, and he was also the Pride, like that Pride lightweight one. He was the champion of that too. So I was like, this man is a monster. I need to prepare for him with the proper respect of fighting the legend. And then I had a final opportunity to go ahead and head stomp, because that was what I really wanted to do, was head stomp somebody. But I didn't want to mess up and give him the opportunity to attack my legs, since he was a leg lock specialist.
Okay, last time I dork out about, he fought Hoist Gracie. You beat somebody that fought Hoist Gracie. That's like some legend shit, dude. That's going back.
No, what's even better is that I was sitting there geeking out that I'm fighting a guy who fought Hoist Gracie, and I got to make Hoist Gracie, and he sat there and said, "Hey Dodson, how are you?" And I was like, oh my God, Hoist, you know my name. Oh, well, that was even better. Thank you, Hoist.
So of course we all know you were out there. What kind of manga did you pick up?
I didn't pick up any.
Oh, I thought I saw you in the store. I thought you did pick up a book.
I didn't pick up a book. I sat there, picked up a bunch of stickers, some ramen, some toys, a lot of toys. And I was looking out for a bunch of gifts for like my kids and stuff. I wanted to get them some things, and I want them to go out there and experience it with me. So from the next time that we are going to go to Osaka for the Universal Studios Japan.
Awesome. Could have worked out any better the first round knockout. You even told me before there were some new tactics that you implemented specifically in that fight. They worked out perfectly. So how accomplished did the feeling feel of the victory, the debut, all of that?
I felt amazing because of the fact that it's going to help me introduce myself into this new BKFC realm. Because I had to make sure that I can go ahead and implement a new style of fighting and being arranged for mixed martial arts and in bare knuckles.
Got to already jump the gun. Is there an intention to become a two-sport champion at the same time? You still got those kind of aspirations?
Oh, Bo knows that I want to go ahead and Bo do things right. I'm going to be a BKFC champion and also the Rizin flyweight champion. So I'm going to take both these titles and see as many, which one I can get the most of them. Can I get more titles in Rizin, or can I get more titles in BKFC?
And I mean, after the win, the performance is enough. And then you did the only logical thing. And I mean, some on the internet will call it a gangster move. You say, Koichi Haraguchi, you're the best in this country. And you call that man out. I mean, that was awesome.
Oh, yeah, because Haraguchi has already ducked me plenty of times before. When I got released from the UFC, I was supposed to fight him in Rizin for the flyweight title. Actually, they were giving me the bantamweight title to fight him. And he said yes. And then we ultimately got turned down. So I don't know whose end, because I know it wasn't mine, because I signed the contract. I don't know if yours got lost in translation in English, Japanese, Spanish, whatever it could be. Horiguchi, I'm still waiting to fight you, and I'm going to let you know that I'm still the best flyweight in the world.
There's headlines around already highlighting this is a quick turnaround. To many people, it's catching them off guard, but this is just, it seems like, playing out to the plan that you guys already had.
Of course. This is a plan that I have secured because of the fact that people kept on doubting me and telling me that I'm not good enough. So what's the best way to do it is to fight in 2 different type of organizations and to be dominant in both. And I've already secured both my debuts in both of them with spectacular knockouts, and I'll continue out the rest of the year doing the same thing.
I got to take a moment and talk to BKFC. I might have lost one of the press releases that you guys sent me, because I got a poster about this man fighting, but I think I missed the part where this is a title eliminator, because that only would serve to be reasonable expectations. The former interim champion is taking on this superstar. First round knockout, spectacular. This has to be leading to a title opportunity for the winner.
Well, I hope so, because of the fact that I want the BKFC to understand that I am the most dangerous being ever to touch the flyweight division. And as soon as I destroy Jarod Grant with these two hands in this first round, I'm going to solidify that I'm the best fighter in this whole organization. That was because Jarod Grant was an interim champion at 135, and if he comes down to flyweight, I'm going to crush him. So that means the flyweight and the bantamweight division will be on notice.
So give me all of these goals, because I guess we're talking about multiple division and multiple sport world champion all simultaneously.
All simultaneously. I want to go ahead and be the champion in Rizin with MMA and be the champion in bare knuckle. And if I get the opportunity, I will take on boxing or kickboxing.
Gotta ask a guy that was in your corner on the apron for your BKFC debut. He's taking the gloves off now too. More the merrier. How exciting is it for you to see Nick Gonzalez going from training, sparring to getting in there with you guys?
It's going to be amazing because now I got both of them who are on the apron with me be in the square circle. So both Nick Gonzalez is going to be out there helping me get ready prepare for my fight, and I'm also going to be helping him. I'm just sitting there taking the time to go ahead and be in his corner and be his coach, like how he's been doing the exact same thing to me. He's making sure I'm staying on my toe and staying on my best game, and I got to make sure that he can perform the same way. Like this is that old saying that iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel. You need to be able to grind with each other to make each other sharper and better, so that you guys can go ahead and fold over those plans. Don't let no egos happen where you're sitting there saying, oh, you kicked my ass today. No, it's like, hey, this is what you need to do to make better. And I caught you with this. Can you fix that little area? And he'll do the exact same thing back to me.
I want to call you a player coach, but you really didn't have to coach in that first bare knuckle experience. Did you actually even get a chance to shout instructions out at Eric as quick as a knockout as he collected?
Yeah, I sat there and said, make sure you throw. Good job. I told him throw something. He threw something. That was a shining moment. I said, make sure you throw. Boom, there you go. Good job. That's it. 17 seconds later. 23 seconds later, my bad. I just know the 17 seconds was the difference between our two fights.
Not that anybody's counting or anything, but was it a different experience for you going from coach to fighter, jumping so quickly from one role to the other?
No, because it inspired me more. Because the fact that I know my brother was going first, I get to go ahead and experience the joy of him winning and securing that victory. Now I get to go ahead and do the exact same thing right afterwards. And then it never hurts that we did challenge each other and make bets on the line, and just to see who was a better brother.
Are we busting out the Ninja Turtle outfits for the bare knuckle? I mean, I thought you guys looked great for Rizin.
No, I got to come out with something different. We might see me in something else. We don't know yet.
Seems like you got something special though cooking.
Baby. Because I don't know if I get to go ahead and do the exact same type of style like I did with Rizin, with bare knuckle, but we'll see. I get to play out to the crowd and just see what I get to go ahead and bring out the actual life of John Dodson.
We go from the Rio Rancho Event Center to Tingley Coliseum. You and me being Albuquerque natives, a venue that we both grew up at. You fought there once already for the UFC. Is there something special about, being here in the heart of Albuquerque and fighting in front of the hometown fans?
Oh, man, it's just a whole electrifying event that everybody who brings me joy. And it's not just like all the people who sit there and come to our house and are my friends. No, it's just even the people who are sitting there saying, hey, man, you're going to get loose because you're going to get knocked out. I'm like, thank you, guys. That energy makes me want to go out there and perform, and that's the life that I tell people that they are never going to understand. Like, this crowd, this energy, this momentous occasion, you either want to prove people wrong or prove them right, that you are going to be the most dominating force and factor in this sport. Combat sport for me.
John Dodson. Look forward to continue seeing this journey and seeing you in the ring here soon locally.
Oh, man, I can't wait. The Square Circle. See you guys here. Bare Knuckle, BKFC, February 17th. Be there Friday and watch me dismantle this dude with me, my brother, Diego Sanchez, Nick Gonzalez, Josh Moreno, and Kevin Kroom. That dude's going to be out there making sure that he's making a debut back here. We also got the Brown Bomber and Jamie Henshaw. Like, what else do you guys need besides more mayhem besides me?